That's a fish. That's a fish. That's a good fish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, y'all. Good morning, man. It's your boy Big Eye the Trill Fisherman, man. And welcome to my little piece together Frankenstein style episode I got going on. Right. Why do I call it the Frankenstein episode? Well, it's because it's gonna be a mixture of different little clips or trips I went on for this one. You feel me? So, what's up, Mr. Duck? But anyway, one of those being, I never really put on the channel my new yak, man. From Hoodoo Sports, Impulse 120, 12-foot fin drive kayak. You know what I'm talking about? I love this thing, right? I did go out and record the little like maiden voyage and all that other stuff, and they just weren't good videos. So here's gonna be a clip of whenever I got it.
They're offloading the new vessel right now.
And then now, boom. So here it is. I'll do a quick walkthrough right now. All right, so here you got the front hatch, the little fat hatch I like to call it. You know what I'm saying? As you see, you got a little bit of water in there. It ain't the best for waterproof. These little scupper plugs, man, if you don't remember to put them in, your stuff can get wet, but as long as it's not inside the hole, I ain't really tripping. Hoodoo sent over a dry bag. I keep an extra straps in here. That sent extra fins. As far as the gear tracks go, they decently placed. I want to add some more within these cubby holes to kind of bring my phone or my fish finder or whatever, you know, close together. Here's your fin drive. You know what I'm saying? I keep my little bump board right there. The middle hatch under the seat for extra little storage, which I love, right? I was doing like the paddle thing for a minute, and I had to buy this little extra box that I kept under the seat, and it was just bulky. Like, it wouldn't stay under the seat. It really couldn't fit under the seat. I would just, you know, prop it under between my legs or whatnot. But moving on, the rudder control, it makes pretty decent turns even in like the choppy water, man. Like, I was actually kind of surprised about that. There's the rudder right there. That's the rudder. Pretty much, you pull it, lock it, rudder up, unlock it, pull it, let it go, rudder down. Right, so 2 rod holders. I keep my extra rod, my net, cooler bag that I keep my stringer in, because I lost a 25-inch red. I had lost a 25-inch red sitting here thinking that I'm gonna do what I always do, grab my fish grips, boom, boom, boom. 25 and a half, baby. 25 and a quarter. 25 and a quarter. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Completely destroyed that southern salt. Completely destroyed that. Oh! As soon as they hit the cooler, boom, boom, off. I said, you know what? From here on out, I'm only putting fish on stringers or in a bag that I could, boom, put in front of my lap, drop my fish in, put it back, right? That's all that kayak fishing is, man. Just lessons learned over and over and over and over again. What I didn't have before, right, is a behind the seat bag. This I keep extra storage in as well, right? A towel, some extra lures, my camera battery, stuff like that. And I'm actually very much in love with this thing, to be honest. Cheap too, like $20-something on Amazon, nothing crazy. I keep my little fishing scissors right here. My buddy's still watching. And then obviously my life vest for safety. And my extra Busby bag. Bro, move! My extra little Busby bag. So, that's it, man. I mean, that's my Hoodoo Impulse 120. And I guess that's my new duck. Seriously, man, I fell in love with this thing. Between this and a different new project that's gonna come to the channel, I think these are gonna really take things where I need them to go. I have taken it out in some pretty choppy weather. I've taken out, or water, excuse me. I've taken it out in calm water. You know what I'm saying? I've put fish in it already, and I'm just in love. Maybe it's the high or like the honeymoon phase between going from a paddle to a fin drive. Move. Okay, now you fucking me, Mr. Duck. Let me get by this serial killer duck. But yeah, man, so now I'm trying to get back into consistently dropping videos on the kayak and stuff. So here's a clip, or here's a part, or at the end of this video is probably gonna be where I put my last trip on here. You know what I'm saying? Out there with them alligators. You feel me? And then obviously today's trip's gonna be on this one. So stick with me, man. Let's go ahead and tear their ass up. Hey, I'm out here in this Marsh system finally. I'm running super late, man. I don't have too long to fish. I left the house, headed to Louisiana at like 6 a.m. Wait for that. Then I came back to the Mississippi side not too long ago, so now I'm finally in the water. I'm not looking for anything in particular. I mean, hopefully I can get a swim. If I don't, whatever. But hopefully I can get on some fish. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. spot like this, it's your typical suspects, man. Redfish, speckled trout, some flounder maybe. So we just gotta locate them, get on them, and put some in the boat, man. They get it. I'm pushing up into this little canal here. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, there's some fish schooled up, or this little creek, whatever you want to call it this way. Hopefully there's some fish stacked up in here. Seeing if I can at least somewhat get away from this wind. Look. That is something I want right now. Fuck. This damn wind, bro. Oh, there we go. Oh. Nice wind. Ugh. Pull one out. Nice little puppy red. Little guy. You know what I'm saying? On this NLBN K-tail. Look at that. He's a little small though, so gotta let him go. Nice. Skunk is officially off. I knew I'd get a fish in here some way, somehow. I thought it was gonna be that big dude. I seen a huge fish in here earlier, bro. Huge. But I'll take that. Yep, skunk off. Beautiful little dude. That's fine. But that's the red. And hopefully we can find us a slot red. Or a nice little gator trout. Or a doormat flounder to take to the crib. fish. That's a good fish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Woo! On the way back to the ramp, baby. On the way back to the ramp, baby. Nice, good fish. I know it's gonna keep. I'm gonna say about 22, 23. I love when I catch one right by the round, man. Chill out, chill out, chill out. Chill out. About 19 and 3/4. Just to the crib, bro. Yes, sir. Ooh, oh, I didn't show you. On the Hoodwink, Neon Ninja. Real nice. Nice little tail. 2 spots. 2 spots. 4 spotter. My lesson from last time, baby. Yeah. Alright, y'all, so evidently, bro, we made a move, you feel me? We have been getting reports of Spanish mackerel, and I feel like I just seen some kind of blow up, and it ripped me off a little bit, but is that a school of jacks or dolphins? That's some dolphins. Boy, I thought that was some jacks, but yeah, I thought I seen a school of some Spanish mackerel earlier that ripped me off my NLBN, but you know, it is what, excuse me, it is what it is. But we're gonna get out here, see what's going down. You feel me? I'm happy it's not too bad out here as far as, you know what I'm saying, what the water is doing and whatnot. It's my first time really being on a kayak out in front, and I'm not, you know, it's really not that bad, you know what I'm talking about? So let's see if we get on some of these trout, these Spanish, let's see if we can put some in the box or this bag, man. So let's get it. There's a small school of dolphins right here. I've just been seeing all kind of, look, I don't know if the camera could pick up on it, but I have just been seeing all kind of life. From alligators to snapping turtles to motherfucking dolphins to a bald eagle. And they all been catching fish but me. They're abundant because they can catch fish. I can catch a rock. There we go. There we go. That's what we've been looking for. Whew. That's what we've been looking for, man. The sign of life. Look. And it came out. Nice, good, keeper flounder. Whew. I don't want to hold them up too long. Because flounders will come off. Yes, indeedy. You know what? Nice little flounder bite. Whew. That's a good looking flounder right there, man. Whew. Bro, today has been a grind, dog. I'm talking about lost lures, you feel me? Having to reposition, not setting hook on bites. Man, today has been a grind, dog. Whew, but we was able to get that flounder. Lost a couple lures, you know what I mean? Lost a couple fish. Well, I didn't set the hook on certain fish on certain bites. Man, still fanning this little area all down here. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I'm just letting the current kind of just take me where it wants me to go. You feel me? And then just casting out, letting it sink, and then just slow playing it. That flounder must have got hit on his head because he put up a fight, but it wasn't like your typical flounder bite. But whether it was like your typical or not, he came in the box, you feel me? So that's all that matters. All right, I tied on this gotcha plug. I see Spanish mackerel busting everywhere. So I ended up finding where I put it. I knew I had brought it, but now we're about to see if these Spanish mackerel really like these, like I think they do. Well, as far as some of y'all know, this is how Hoodoo Impulse 120 is affected by chop. For the most part, it's a fairly dry ride outside of that little splash, but I don't feel worried. And I'm moving. I don't know. I mean, this camera can't really pick up how much I'm really like moving and swaying and whatnot. And it's still that was just me turning right now with the rudder. So I mean, I could still steer. I could still turn if I wanted to. Here I am turning. Here I go turning again. So I can still maneuver how I want to. Oh, that was a good one. I knew that one was gonna be like that. Oh. Ooh. Alright, man, I'm out the water. It was a grind for sure, man. Super grind. Got the kayak back dragged up, that's why I'm out of breath. About to get loaded back up on the truck. And I had to get off the water before. I mean, I don't know if the camera does that justice, man, but it looked bad out there. So yeah, man, like I said, it was a grind, but about to get it back loaded up, head back to the house, put this little change or shower change, do all that, fillet this fish, and call it a day, man. I hope y'all liked the video. I don't know how it's gonna get structured. I don't, however it does, man, I hope you like it. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't yet, go to Instagram and follow trailfishclub.tfc and look in that bio, you're gonna see that little merch part, or the link for the merch, right? And then if you aren't a subscriber, man, I hope the shorts and the videos that you watch from my channel allows you to press that subscribe button or the share button or the like button or the comment button, whatever button you hit. I hope, man, that you leave your presence there. You know what I'm talking about? But with all that being said, man, Big Al Triple Fish Club, I'm out. Don't be ducking me, man. Don't be ducking me now. Take your ass to Instagram and follow trailfishclub.tfc, Mr. Sir. And go to Big Al _Trail Fishing Club on YouTube while you out there.